Blood Moon Ursaluna is a card from Shrouded Fable, and we're nearing the end of the Shrouded Fable format, like it's ending this week, but I do think this is a deck that is going to survive largely unchanged going into the next meta, and it's a little bit of a sleeper hit. I've seen pictures of people taking this deck to League Cups, and it's seen a little bit of success online here and there, and I do think it's very cool, if not very weird. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Blood Moon Ursaluna. It's got the ability Battle Hardened, where when you play this Pokemon from your hand to the bench during your turn, you can attach up to 2 basic fighting energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. And it's going to help you cover that Mad Bite attack, where for 2 fighting and a colorless does 100 damage, and this attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Which begs the question, how are you getting damage counters on the board? And we're doing that with Iron Valiant with its Tachyon Bits ability, where once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So with Iron Valiant dropping damage counters here and there, and each time Iron Valiant drops Tachyon Bits, it's 2 damage, and then all of a sudden this is doing, after 1, you're now swinging for 160. If you've dropped 4 damage counters, it's doing, I think, 240. It has the potential to one-hit KO anything with enough dancing of Iron Valiants in and out. So while also only dropping a single prize. So if you can make the combo work, this can be an absolutely devastating deck. So let's talk about the card counts here. We've got 3 copies of Ursaluna. I guess you could run 4, but we do have a lot of Pokemon recovery here, and running only 3 instead of 4 minimizes the likelihood of starting Ursaluna. You really don't want to start Ursaluna. You want to keep it in your hand so that when you play it, you can attach the energy, because if you start just Ursaluna, you're screwed. We do have 4 copies of Iron Valiant. We're not attacking with that Laser Blade. We are just using it to drop damage counters with Tachyon Bits. And then from there, we got a couple one-ups here. We got Pheasantipity EX to help us draw cards with that Flip the Script ability after one of our Pokemon gets knocked out on the previous turn. Radiant Greninja can help us draw cards with that Concealed Cards ability. You discard an energy, draw 2 cards. Blood Moon Ursaluna can be a great endgame attacker with that Season Scale ability, where the attack comes down by 1 prize or 1 colorless energy for each prize your opponent's taken. And then Squawkabilly EX, we can only play it on our first turn, but can help us discard our hand, draw 6 cards, and help us dig through our deck a little deeper. For trainer cards, we've got 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice, in particular looking for that Blood Moon Ursaluna. 4 copies of Switch and 4 copies of Switch Cart. Keep in mind the Switch Cart only works on moving basic Pokemon out of the active. So if you got any evolution Pokemon, which this deck does not have, then yeah, don't worry about that, but if you are playing an evolution deck, keep in mind the Switch Cart will not move them out. Switch Cart does give you the benefit of healing 30 damage off of your basic Pokemon moving out of the active, though. 3 copies of Earthen Vessel, really important card, because that you discard a card, draw 2 energy, and then if you've got the Ursaluna in hand, now you've got the 2 energy to attach to Ursaluna with that ability. 4 copies of Energy Retrieval, where you just get to grab 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile, put them back into your hand. 2 copies of Future Booster Energy Capsule, so that you can have 2 Iron Valiants have free retreat. 1 copy of Iono for hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. This is our only form of hand disruption in the deck, so make sure you play it when it really matters. 2 copies of Lana's Aid. This is a card that doesn't get played in most meta decks, but it's amazing in this one. You get to put up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon that don't have a rule box and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So you can grab that Ursaluna plus the 2 energy, and then you just drop all of that onto your bench and you're good to go. 2 copies of Pokestop, where you discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and then any items you find there, you can put them into your hand. And 4 copies of Night Stretcher, busted card in this deck, lets you put a Pokemon or a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. This is your way of recovering that Ursaluna or recovering energy. 1 copy of Prime Catcher lets you switch your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active, and then you switch one of your bench Pokemon into the active. Not only does it help you pick off certain targets, also gives you potentially an extra opportunity to drop damage counters with Iron Valiant. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get your basics down. This is going to get you your Iron Valiant, Ursaluna, Greninja, but do not bench the Ursaluna unless you absolutely have to with Nest Ball, because you lose out on the ability that attaches energy. We've also got 4 copies of Professor's Research, discard our hand, draw 7 cards, and 1 copy of Boss's Orders to gust a bench Pokemon into the active. For energy cards, we've got 6 copies of Fighting Energy and 3 copies of Jet Energy. And Jet Energy, really nice, where you can attach it as your 3rd energy, cover the colorless cost of Ursaluna, and then shoot Ursaluna into the active to attack. So your general game plan is you want to go second, and you'll want to get Iron Valiant to set up some damage on the board, and then ideally play Ursaluna from hand and attach 2 Fighting Energy, and then from there attach a 3rd from hand, attach Jet Energy, maybe Basic Fighting, and then bring in Ursaluna and swing for that big KO. Ideally, you're taking multi-prize Pokemon out in the process and forcing them to have to gust around and hit something else like a Valiant and Pheasantipity. And then you go from there. Pheasantipity can help you draw cards after KOs, and then Ursaluna can be a big hitter at the end of the game. We've only got 1 match in this one. Unfortunately, we kind of ran out of time on the stream, but this 1 match, I think, illustrates some of the strengths of this deck. Now let's get to these match. I was going to say matches. It's only 1 match. Let's go. Unfortunately, it's Nest Ball. You can't, if you Nest Ball the Ursaluna, you're not going to be able to get the combo. So I think we turn. Let's see if what we're up against. Okay, Bidoof. All right. Double Bidoof, Ogerpon. What? Okay, I'm curious. Tell me more. Okay, Bug Catch. Oh, this is like some. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be annoying. All right. We are up against a Scovillain deck, and they're gonna have a lot of hand disruption. So let's go keep that in mind. Getting rid of Switch Cart does suck. Let's go and get the Squawk down, unfortunately. And let's go Research, and then we'll Squawk, and we'll just like dig hardcore into our deck. Okay. Can we find an Ursaluna here? That would be amazing. We are losing. Tachyon Bits. Let's drop damage counters on the Capsakid. Yeah, this is an awful start. We're getting rid of so many pieces, and we don't even get. This is what I hate about this deck. This is what I hate about this deck. Like, we just don't have. We've blown through half our deck, and almost all of our stuff that we need is like here. We've gotten rid of most of our. We're gonna lose most of our switch options. A bunch of our recovery as well. Oh, and we got judged. Okay, our hand did kind of suck, so that's not as bad. Oh, man. All right, we're cooked. Like, we're at this point in time. Oh, okay. 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 Ooh. How much damage does this do? Two-headed crushing is 240. This has a 140. Oh. 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 We only have 1. Oh, we got rid of all the other energy. We can't even. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay. This is so dumb. I cannot believe we are in this predicament. Okay. Okay. And it's a random card, right? I can't remember what this discards. Oh, they got rid of the Ursaluna. Awesome. Oh, and the... Okay, getting rid of the Ursaluna is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But... Okay, yes. This is actually perfect. You get 3 in any combination. We go and grab the Ursaluna plus the 2 energy. Right? What can we Night Stretcher for? I don't think we want a Night Stretcher for anything. We hard retreat into this Valiant, and we go and hit the Capsicid. And then we drop the Ursaluna. We get the 2 energy. And we drop the Jet energy. And now we swing for... Yeah, we swing for 220. And that's the perfect amount of damage. Awesome. We go and take 2 cards. And let's go. Still not great. Still not great. Okay, they go and get... If they have E-Switch, they're still not one-hit KOing us, but we are not two-shotting them either. Okay, Unfair Stamp does... it's not too bad. Our hand was bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is worse. The other hand was bad, but this is worse. Oh, man. Okay. Crushing Hammer, please, no. Okay. Okay. And Azure play of LDF made a video on Scovillain recently, which is my guess for why this is happening right now. Oh, God. They have Counter Catcher, too? Okay. Let's see. What are they gonna go after? They just go after the Ursaluna. They're hitting for 2-8. Oh, we're weak to grass, and we lose the pheasant. Okay. 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 We get a research. We could potentially make some stuff happen here. Not with this hand though. Not with this hand. Let's go and Pokestop. We can get an Ursaluna back. That's nice. Oh, we can get Pheasantipity back. Getting Pheasantipity would be nice. We don't have the energy right now for anything else. So let's go and get the Fez and try and draw some things out. Maybe we hit. There's an Ursaluna. And I think we drag the Bibarel up. And let's go and Prime Catcher up. Oh, do we want... You know what? Do we actually... I think we bench this Ursaluna so that we... If they take a KO, they're taking a single prize. Let's go and drag the Bibarel up. And we wait. Let's go. What do you got? Handheld fan, super annoying. We do have the Ursaluna in our back pocket, right? So if they go in... I think we might... Oh, come on. We had it. We had it right there. We had it right there. Please. Okay, okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. We can work with this. Still insane. Still insane. Okay, we lose the Iron Valiant. We lose the Earthen Vessel. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's go Valiant up. Wow. Okay. Let's go and grab our energy. Okay. And let's go Fez. Draw 3. Okay. If we get rid of... How many Ursalunas are... We still have one more floating around. Let's go and get rid of Nest Ball and Pokestop. We'll go and get... Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, Ursaluna's in the... That's fine. Ursaluna there is fine. Drop 1, 2. Where we're going to run into trouble potentially. Please don't mill up the... Not the Ursaluna! No! Okay. That's the problem. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. I really didn't want to lose that Ursaluna. I need to recover that Ursaluna in the worst way. I shouldn't have played that Pokestop. That was an absolute waste. Okay. There's the Night Stretcher. Okay. Cool. As long as we don't get hand disrupted, and then we'll probably have to bank on being hand disrupted, we should win. Come on. Come on. No! Okay, there's a decent chance we're gonna, we should be able to draw into it. We should be able to draw into it. Our hand is pretty short at this point. And we got the switch cards too. We just need the Ursaluna, please. Yeah, Ursaluna wins us this. We could... I don't think we have the means of getting the Ursaluna. I mean, yeah, the Blood Moon Ursaluna should get us the win here. Oh, they can discard a card. Oh, if they discard... Okay. They're going to discard cards too. If they discard the Night Stretcher... Okay, let's see what they get rid of here. Okay, the Fighting Energy, Ultra Ball. Okay. I don't think that's the end of the world. Night Stretcher. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's go flip the script. And, ooh, we could even go in with the Ursaluna here. Or the regular Ursaluna. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's go Lana Zay. Blood Moon's in here? Yeah. Okay, let's go and play it with the single prize here. So we'll go Lana Zade. We'll go and get regular Ursaluna and the 2 energy. And we will... Now this isn't over. Yeah, we have to do this. We'll drop the Tachyon bits. Yeah, we get the win. Jeez. So, yeah, we'll take that. That's a huge win. Like, the really annoying matchup, and I get it. Scovillain, not necessarily the most meta-relevant deck, but they were one-hit KOing us, and we were able to take some big KOs back, and we were able to set that up. And thankfully, we were able to get the combos so that we could keep recovering the Ursalunas and doing... massive damage. Valiant dancing in and out of the active, getting those pieces, and yeah, that's a nice little win there. GG's. And there we go. That is going to do it for this short video on Ursaluna with Iron Valiant. Very cool deck. I will admit I have had issues playing it. It can be annoying when you just don't have the right pieces, like Ursaluna in hand plus the 2 energy, or you had to discard a bunch of stuff early, and it is temperamental. And I'm not sure that this is really primed for prime time, maybe just yet. I think as a rogue tier deck option, it's very cool. I love the concept of it. Maybe in Stellar Crown, there will be cards that make this deck a little better. And is it possible to, I think you can get some wins online with this and potentially spike a tournament, or at least like surprise people with this because you're able to take big one-hit KOs on multi-prize Pokemon. It is just pretty temperamental, though, with the type of cards you have to run in there, and getting Ursaluna set up is a bit clunky, but when it works, man, it's so cool. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And before we go, if you're watching this on the day the video comes out, Stellar Crown is out this week. There won't be any Stellar Crown stuff this week, but starting Monday, we will have some stuff. I'm probably starting with Terapagos EX, and we'll go from there. I will still have videos for the rest of the week, and yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be not related to the release of the new cards, but I think it's still a cool video worth watching. All right, I got to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.